Okay, what is your plan for bringing new business to Galion?
My plan for bringing new business into Galion is to have a promotional video, IT person to develop that, and also our safety service director, instead of micromanaging each department, I'm going to put them in charge of recruiting new businesses into our community, talking to companies and telling them all the assets of our community and how we are well placed in our community. By Route 30, we're close to Columbus, and we have a lot of assets here that would be very beneficial. We have that spec building on 598 that is yet to be filled. That would be a great place for a new business to begin. We have on 598 also, there's some sizable property that's for sale that could be a place adjacent to our industrial park that could be a great place for a new business as well. So I would have our safety service director be the point person to be able to go out and recruit, visit businesses, and tell them all the wonderful things about our community so that we can keep our kids here. They don't have to go to Columbus or Cleveland to find work. They should be able to find work locally and be able to raise their families locally and stay in our community, which is what we would all love to see. Thank you.
So what I would like to do is I would like to create what I call a welcoming committee, made of myself, someone from City Council, someone from Chamber of Commerce, and someone from the Port Authority. And we will go out and find businesses and try to bring business in here. And not just any businesses, because it's not going to do Galion any good to bring in a bunch of part-time jobs, minimum wage. We want business with a minimum of about $20 an hour. We want people to be able to afford to live here. We'll give them incentive. We're like, hey, you'll get your power at cost. You'll get tax breaks. We'll do whatever we can to get them in here and start up as close to zero as possible. Because that's the important thing, is a business, when they start looking to expand, they're like, how much is it going to cost us to expand? If you can get that number down to zero, that's where they're going to go. And the city is going to make money off of the employees then. And you get enough employees, hey, they hate to commute, they'll start living here. With the community, we'll start following up on any kind of rumors, somebody wants to expand, hey, or maybe even just cold call. Just go out there and try to find these companies. And as I go door to door, and I'm telling these people these are my ideas, I was like, at this point, you start acting like a used car salesman. Kind of going, hey, what do I need to do to put you in this fine city right here? And that's the thing we're going to do. We're going to go out there and just pound the streets and try to get people in here. The companies that are already here, I want to do things like, once a month, hey, once a month a year, for a year, we'll give you a discount on your power. Or do something like that, because we have some good businesses here. And so we want to say, thanks for staying here. Thanks for running. We're going to give you a little bit extra. With doing that, hopefully other people show, oh wow, they care about the business over here. Well, let's go here. And that is going to be my idea. Thank you.
The safety service director that I have in mind has got all these degrees, and she'd be excellent at bringing new people to town. I don't like to pat myself on the back, but when I was building inspector, I got helped to get 6 new businesses here in town. Only because I worked with them day and night. I met with them when they were here in town, checking, see if they wanted to come to town. I worked with them. Anything they needed, I was there for them. And that's what we have to do. We have to be there for them. Everybody, not just me, not just the mayor, not just the service director, but everybody that lives in the city needs to step up and help us get new business to town. That's the only way we're going to get it. And again, we need to clean up the town to do that. Thank you.
As far as attracting new businesses to Galion, I see 3 clear steps ahead of us. The first is we need to market our assets, what we've got going for us. A strong location, available sites, and of course our public power system. We also need to support the entrepreneurs that we have currently, connecting them with financing and support systems. And then we have to stand by the businesses that are already here. The most important way we can do that is to make sure that we keep utility rates fair for them, just as we keep them fair for the average citizen. We need to upgrade infrastructure, and we need to make Galion a place that draws customer and consumer traffic. This isn't theory for me, I'm talking from experience. I've generated over $45 million in economic development for Galion and communities across Ohio. I have a sophisticated knowledge of the financial incentives and tools that are available here in Galion, including our job creation tax credit, including the fact that we are the pace-setting community in North Central Ohio for use of tax increment financing to finance public improvements. That's how we brought the Sleep-In Hotel to Galion. These aren't just acronyms, they're the nuts and bolts of how you do economic development in the year 2025. So if we want to grow, we're going to have to do more than just talk about good intentions. We need a plan and proven tools, and I would be happy to bring all of that experience and knowledge that I've been able to generate in communities across Ohio and finally bring it home to Galion and be able to work for the benefit of you all.
We need to promote, and we need to be prepared. We're going to promote Galion, what we have, why we're here, what we have to offer, and then we have to be prepared when they walk in the door to be able to showcase what we have, utilizing tax incentive financing, other avenues that are available to them to go forward. And that's it. You got to be ready. You got to be ready because you don't know when they're going to walk in the door and say, hey, I got a place. I was told a story not too long ago. I'm not sure exactly who told the story. There was a huge company that was wanting to come to Mansfield. And they flew into Long Airport. And as they were driving up Main Street, before they got to the square, they looked around and went, nope, turn around. Lost a multi-million-dollar business. We need to fix that. We need to make us attractive. We need to make it, again, going back into partnership with the schools, making the school system a place where people want to go, making our housing affordable and available for places that people, if we're going to bring jobs here, we need to have some place for them to stay. We need to have homes ready for them to move into and the availability. So I don't want to make it simple, but we're going to promote ourselves and we're going to be prepared when they walk in the door.
Keep the people that we have here, make sure we're taking care of our businesses that we have. That's up to all of us to frequent their establishments. It goes in a cycle. What helps this business 2 doors down is going to help your business. Let's get the businesses, I'm just talking about uptown right now, brainstorming, working together. What can we offer? How can we improve? How can we get more people in here? More people spending money in our town. And that is going to help all of us when it comes time to talk about city income taxes or et cetera, et cetera. It has to look nice. Some people say, oh, well, you just want to make things look nice. Well, yes, we do. Not for that simple fact, but for the fact that it's going to draw people here. They're going to want to come here. They're not going to come knock on the door and say, no, we're going somewhere else. It takes work. It doesn't take a magic wand. And again, I say to you, we got to do it together. We have to take the partnership and the Chamber of Commerce and the citizens and advisory groups. 20 seconds. Take 5 Take 5 minutes and write down all of the issues that you think we need to work on. Then take 5 minutes and write down solutions to those problems. I guarantee your list will not be as long. Add 10 people to that and you're going to get a lot more solutions. Thank you. Bye.